Good morning. I'm back where there is internet and the ability to contact Facebook and share an inspiration with you. I hope this day is as beautiful for you as it is for me. You know, I just had a week with an incredible group of men fly fishing. And there was a word that kept flowing through the rivers, so to say, in my mind as I'd stand there and cast the fly fishing rod out there. And it was amazing. It wasn't about fishing, but it was about something that was very important to your life. And that's why I want to share this with you today as an inspiration. Patience. Be patient. You know, that's a word that is probably so undesired to hear from anyone, whether it's a little kid or whether it's an adult. Nobody wants to hear be patient. But like the fisherman that really knows how to fish incredibly, they take their time and they get their lure on and they get everything ready. Then they row out in the water to where they need to be and they set out the casting line and the hook, and they are patient. They're patient for the fish. They're patient for the water. They're patient until they catch what they're looking for. You know, it's very similar to what we do when we're walking by faith. When we're believing for something, hoping for something, looking for something to take place in our life. Boy, it seems like it takes a long time. And even if it's a short time, or if it is a long time, when you plant your seed, as I've shared with you before, it is important that you are patient, that you don't let those voices that my wife talks about that are always nibbling. She uses this little symbol like a Pac-Man, the voices within us that kind of tear at us and fight at us and tell us it's not going to work. You're not going to catch a fish. You're not going to get that man in your life. You're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that opportunity. All those voices that tear and bite at the patience, the positive hope, the faith thoughts that are within you. So here's what I want you to do today. I want you to start to write down the word. Every time that you've got a pen in hand and you got a piece of paper, I want you to write down patience. Be patient. Speak to yourself, and if you can do it out loud, I would hope that you would. Be patient. Stefano, how are you? Peter, how are you? I see you just joined us. Good morning. Ciao. But I want you to be patient because there's a scripture. There's a very powerful scripture out of Proverbs. It says, be patient. I'm going to read this, right, so that you really, really get it. Patient persistence pierces through indifference. Gentle speech breaks rigid defense. And you know what? That can work outside of you, but it really works within your belief system, as I continue to share with you. Patience, constantly believing for what you hope for. Patience, constantly seeing in your mind's eye what you're hoping and believing for as if it is already done. Patience in believing that no matter whether it's a relationship difficulty, whether it's a job difficulty, whether it's a health difficulty, that you are being patient to continue to persevere and not give up. And you will see the breakthrough you're waiting for, the breakthrough that you're looking into, the breakthrough that will give you that which you are being patient for, that which you are believing for. Isn't that really important? And again, back to the fishing trip, throwing that fly over and over and over. And you know there's fish. They're even funny. They even jump out at you sometimes and kind of bite the bugs at the surface. But patience, eventually, the fish, your hope, your desire, catches the hook, and you bring it into the boat. And boy, it's worth all the patience you could imagine. So today, Sandra and Tara and all of you, listen to me. Be patient. Write down every time you've got a pen in hand, somewhere in the corner, someplace on a receipt, whatever it might be, to remind yourself today, be patient. Be patient. Persist in your patience and keep your mind focused on what your heart is believing and hoping for in faith. It doesn't get any better than that. So if it's a goal, if it's a circumstance, if it's a relationship issue, be persistent in your patience and continue to believe and see what you are hoping for, believing for, desiring for. And you will see that you'll hook the fish, you'll draw it into the boat, and you'll enjoy the feast that it'll bring you. Have a beautiful day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and sharing more and hearing more from you in regards to patience, patience, patience. Hey, Kim, it's good to see that you're here, and Sandra. It's just wonderful to see you guys. I've been away from internet, so up in the mountains I wasn't able to do many of my programs. Even the ones I sent out wouldn't upload because in the mountains in Montana, there's not really a whole lot of towers to catch phones or Facebook. But I really missed you, and I hope and pray that this particular message really stimulates you to be patient, to see more than you could ever ask or imagine. Christine, how are you? Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk with you tomorrow and enjoy another inspiration with you. Let me know how it's going.